Feeling overwhelmed? Simple yoga can be a powerful, fast-acting tool to ease anxiety. No expert level needed. By combining gentle poses like child's pose, legs up the wall, cat-cow, and corpse pose with mindful breathing, you soothe tension in your body and nervous system almost instantly. These poses ground you, slow your breath, and quiet racing thoughts. Backed by research showing yoga lowers stress hormones and enhances mental clarity. So take a mat, breathe deep, and let calm flow in, one pose at a time. Today we will talk about simple yoga poses that help relieve anxiety fast. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding anxiety and yoga's role. Anxiety is the body's natural alarm system, sometimes helpful, often overwhelming. It triggers racing thoughts, tight muscles, and shallow breathing. The fight-or-flight response, while evolutionarily advantageous, becomes problematic when chronically activated. That's where yoga steps in. Rooted in ancient mind-body practice, yoga focuses on breath control, pranayama, mindful attention, and deliberate movement. Modern studies show even brief yoga routines can lower cortisol, the primary stress hormone, and increase gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, which calms the nervous system. That physiological impact translates to immediate subjective relief, and usually in just minutes. Beyond chemicals, yoga reconnects the mind and body. Instead of ruminating in your head, yoga invites you into present experience, your breath, your posture, your sensations. This embodied awareness is the antidote when anxiety pulls you into past regrets or future what-ifs. Ultimately, yoga's combination of movement, breath, and attention functions as a reset button, calming nerves through a multi-sensory channel that's both accessible and fast-acting. 2. Why simple poses work best for quick relief. When you're anxious, energy and focus can be low. Simple poses don't require hours of practice, advanced flexibility, or fancy props, just a flat space. Even seated or standing postures can interrupt spiraling thoughts. For fast relief, simplicity is essential. Choose poses you can do anywhere and anytime. These poses typically involve grounding, forward folds, gentle inversions, or relaxing backbends, all of which signal safety to your nervous system. They stimulate the parasympathetic branch, often called the rest and digest mode, counterbalancing the fight-or-flight reaction. Holding a simple posture for just 2 to 5 minutes, while focusing on deep inhales and longer exhales, begins shifting physiology. Heart rate slows, muscles relax, cortisol recedes, and the vagus nerve is activated. Over time, the mind follows. The simple nature of the poses reduces performance pressure. If goal orientation heightens your anxiety, these approachable movements allow you to just be, no striving necessary. 3. Child's pose, Balasana, soothing comfort. Child's pose is one of the most accessible grounding postures. Begin on hands and knees, then sit back onto your heels, extending your arms forward and resting your forehead on the mat or blanket. Focus on expanding your back on the inhale and allowing your belly to draw in gently on the exhale. This gentle forward fold compresses the abdomen, activating the vagus nerve and triggering relaxation. The pose cultivates a sense of safety and containment. Clinically, these restorative postures trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering heart rate and calming anxious brainwaves. Plus, it's easy to modify. Support your torso with a bolster or blanket under the chest, or widen your knees for space. Even in tight spaces, like airplanes or work cubicles, you can adapt child's pose in a seated version. Fold forward over your thighs. Physically soothing and emotionally reassuring, this pose is often the first go-to when anxiety spikes. 4. Legs up the wall, Viparita Karani, gentle inversion for calm. Legs up the wall is a mild inversion that reroutes blood flow from the legs toward the torso and head without strain. Sit sideways against a wall, swing your legs up, and lie back so that your arms rest by your sides. Close your eyes and breathe. The combination of elevation and stillness supports lymphatic drainage, soothes tired legs, and elicits a parasympathetic cascade. This pose is especially beneficial after standing or walking all day. It opens the chest, softly stretches the neck and shoulders, and invites introspection. Over 5 to 10 minutes, anxiety often melts as attention shifts to breath and body sensations. Variations include placing a folded blanket under your hips for a small lift or separating your legs into a V to deepen relaxation. For an extra dreamy effect, place a soothing eye pillow over your eyelids. No flexibility needed, just a bit of wall space and a willingness to lie quietly. It's restorative power in a package anyone can use. 5. Cat-Cow Margeria Bitilla. Freeing tension, easing thoughts. Cat-Cow, a gentle spinal wave, is a dynamic duo pose. From hands and knees, inhale to drop your belly, lift your tailbone and gaze up cow. Then exhale to round your spine, tuck your chin, and draw in cat. Moving slowly and mindfully links breath to motion, shifting focus away from anxious loops. The spine acts as a tension reservoir. Releasing it can alleviate stored stress. Cat-Cow massages internal organs, boosts circulation, and redistributes back body stiffness. The rhythmic pattern calms a jittery mind, similar to rocking a baby. Doing 5 to 10 cycles often resets breathing patterns deeper and more even. You can reuse it anytime, at your desk, between meetings, or upon waking. It's also a great warm-up for seated meditation. Encourage coordinating your own breath. Inhale forward, exhale round. This integration of sensation and movement is a micro-reset, literally re-spinning your mental gears toward calm. 6. Standing forward fold, Uttanasana, releasing through gravity. Uttanasana, the standing forward fold, uses gravity and inversion to soothe the nervous system. Stand with feet hip-width apart, hinge at the hips, fold forward, and let your torso hang. Hold opposite elbows or let arms dangle. Soft bend in the knees prevents hamstring tension. This pose calms the mind by increasing blood flow to the brain, stimulating the parasympathetic system, and stretching the spine and back body. It produces a meditative stillness that draws attention inward. Holding for 30 to 60 seconds, breathe deeply into your low back. You may experience sensations of release or emotional softening. This is normal. Versions include a chair-supported fold or wide-legged variation. Use props like blocks to bring the ground closer. This pose is wonderful for midday anxiety or overstimulation. In offices, it offers a discreet escape. At home, it deepens into an emotional release. It's simple, portable, and potent, fast-acting and calming jittery energy. 7. Savasana, corpse pose with breath awareness. Though often taught at the end of classes, Savasana can be used anytime for quick reset. Lie flat on your back, arms by your sides, palms up, legs relaxed. Close your eyes. Focus on the breath. Inhale deeply to the belly, exhale fully to the navel. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the breath and body sensations like chest rise, feet heaviness, or subtle micro movements. Even 2 to 3 minutes here can shift brainwave activity from anxious beta patterns toward calmer alpha and theta rhythms. Rest in the sense of letting go. No need to do yoga. This pose simply invites you to be. It releases physical tension, slows heart rate, and soothes emotional turbulence. Meditative stillness is its strength. For amplified effects, add a weighted blanket or warm covering over the body. It's the most restorative and accessible pose in the toolkit, at home or elsewhere. It gently reminds you how to come back to calm, even in small bursts. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.